All right, all right. We are so excited to dive into this incredible new opportunity that we are releasing to all of you, and that is the opportunity to join an elite group of entrepreneurs. Are you ready for it? We hope that you are. So, this is your chance to build wealth by scaling franchises to 100 plus locations using our proven sales model. It's here and it's ready to go. And what's so cool about this, by the way, did you know that only 5% of entrepreneurs ever scale to 100 plus territories? Only 5% of entrepreneurs. And let me tell you something else. We've done that. This team has done that. And so you've got an incredible team here who's backed by outstanding talent with a great system. It's by franchisors, it's for franchisors and franchisees. And we are so excited about this opportunity to really, at the end of the day, franchise franchising. And it's going to be so exciting. So we're excited to dive in a little bit more. I'm going to take you through this page. Of course, you can click on it, you can access it, you can see everything right here. But let me walk you through a little bit more about this offer and how incredible it is. So diving into it, first of all, some really exciting things here. No territory restrictions. You have the opportunity for multiple revenue streams. You have the opportunity to earn equity points, and then you're always going to get full training and support from our team of experienced franchisors, marketers, salespeople, operational experts, the whole 9 yards. We got everything here for you, and we are so excited for you to have this opportunity. Not going to dive into this yet because we're going to talk about it later, but those are some cool things to keep in the back of your mind, which, by the way, this one right here, I'm going to circle it with my little pointer. That one right there, that is not often something that a franchise will do, and I can't wait to dive into that here in a second. So moving that back into it, why choose the franchise factory? There are tons of franchising opportunities out there. We all know that, right? Somebody's always trying to say, here's the next big thing. Do this, be part of this, right? There's everything that you can imagine, from business acquisitions to franchises to every single thing. And this is fundamentally different. And the reason why it's fundamentally different is we're not just experts in helping others grow. We've done it for ourselves. We've proven this model for ourselves, and that's what's really incredible about that. So, our growth and sales system, the exact one that we are talking about here, that would help you and help other franchisees, has grown our previous franchise to 100 plus territories. Remember, only 5% of entrepreneurs have done that. We've done that, and we're so incredibly excited about it. But that's not all. Even more exciting than that, our top ranked team has actually helped launch over 750 franchises, and we've grown them in total to 9,500 franchise territories. Grasp that. 750 franchises, 9,500 franchise territories. Now, let me talk to you about some of the names that's included, okay? Some of the names: Jimmy John's, Two Men in a Truck, Lululemon, just to name a few of them. There are obviously hundreds more of that. We've also launched 500 master franchises as well. So this is an incredible team with an outstanding pedigree. And if you're going to buy into anything, you want to buy into something where you know that this model is proven, you know that there's an outstanding team who's done that, who's been there, who's shown the way for success. That is precisely what you want to be looking into, right? So what does joining us mean? Joining us means that you get hands-on experience building the next generation of successful franchises using proven strategies that fueled our record-breaking growth. Okay? We make growing your business easy, and that is the truth. Our predictive buyer match, which I'm not going to go into all that here, but it's incredible, and I can't wait to talk with you more about it. But our predictive buyer match technology literally produces thousands, thousands of high intent leads, high intent franchisors, franchising leads ready to buy today. It skyrockets new opportunities by up to 500%, and in some cases, even more than that. It is an incredible system, and it's only one piece of this cutting edge technology, this full turnkey system that we've built, that we've put together, that we've tested on ourselves, tested on other franchisees, and seen take them to the moon and really skyrocket, which is super exciting for us, right? So now we are excited to invite you to partner with us as a franchisee. We want you to use the nation's #1 franchise growth system to expand your business and help other franchises succeed. Okay? So, next question is, what will you do? And I know some people are asking that, like, okay, cool. This sounds great, Nick. I'm super excited. Love the energy. But what will I actually do? Well, here's what you'll do. So, first of all, your number one priority is to grow your business. All right. Like you want to hire dynamic sales pros to help you close more deals and you want to watch your revenue soar. All right. That is what you want to do. You want to be able to grow and scale and prove this for yourself. And the beauty of all this, and it's one of the most fundamental things and one of the most challenging things when people buy into franchising typically is guess what? There's not usually a scalable, high quality sales and marketing system in place. So, what does the franchisee have to do? They bought into a franchise. They got really excited. They have their salespeople. How are they going to produce opportunities, right? And you're going to have your own tactics. You're going to have your own things that you bring to the table. And we love that. And we support that completely. But we want you to know that your purpose and your goal here is to be able to sell things. And ours is to support you in that journey by giving you the tools that you need to succeed for yourself, right? You want to be a product of the product because that's a powerful testimony to other franchisors and franchisees that you'll be talking to. Okay, next up. You want to find new buyers. All right. So connect with passionate business owners, all right, who are eager to invest in a franchise. We're ambitious individuals who are ready to step into ownership. Let's talk a little bit about what a new buyer looks like. Okay. A new buyer looks like this. Maybe it's somebody who owns a franchise. They own one franchise already. Maybe they have a couple locations and they thought, you know what? Maybe it's a restaurant franchise. Like, I own 3 restaurant franchises. It's cool. It's great. But gosh, you know what? I really would love to add a different type of business. I love franchising. I'm excited to do it, but I would love to add a different type of business to my portfolio. This is an excellent business model for them. Okay. Next thing up, you might talk to somebody who owns a freestanding business, right? Maybe it's Bob's Plumbing. Let's just hypothetically say that. They got Bob's Plumbing. He's had it for 30 years. He grew it from the ground up. Maybe it was passed down from his dad, possibly. He's doing all this management and he's thinking, you know what? I know that I'm an entrepreneur in my heart and I want to continue being that for the rest of my days, but I don't want to go through the hassle and the heartache and the challenge of building another business entirely. Okay. And so they're saying, okay, what can I look at that's going to be scalable, that's going to be effective? How can I find something that's going to be good for me in that way where I don't have to go through all that hassle again? We can help them with that. All right. The next thing is you're going to talk about those ambitious individuals. So these are the people who are maybe like one of my friends, so I can't say his name right now, but one of my friends who was making $300,000 a year. He was living well within his means. He was spending maybe 40 to 50% of that. He was living in just like a decent house and everything, had everything taken care of, had a nice little nest egg, but he didn't really know exactly what he wanted to do with that. But he knew this. He knew he didn't want to stay in a 9 to 5 forever. He knew that was running its course. He loved the money. And there was some fear that came into that, but he was finally saying, like, you know what? I want to be able to buy into something. I want to take these skills and these abilities that I've grown, that I've developed over the years, and I want to build something. I want to build a business, but I don't want to go out there and just build something straight up from scratch. I want to buy into something where there are systems and processes that I can harness while putting my own spin and my own flair on that and being able to grow and scale something with my abilities, right? That's an individual that we can help as well and that you can help as one of our franchisees, right? So those are the individuals that fall into that find new buyers category. There's more that are outside that, but those are some really, really great candidates that fall right here into point two, which is find new buyers. So point 1, grow your business. Point 2, find new buyers. Point 3, sell more locations. So who is this for? This is when you're talking to a franchisor and maybe they're at 10 to 12 locations right now. Maybe they're less than that. In some cases, they could be at 5 to 7. They're maybe within their first year. They're brand new. They know that they have a great idea. They want to grow this. They want to scale this. Like many franchisees, they want to multiply, but they're in a position where they're like, look, at the end of the day, I don't know how to add additional locations. I have, some marketing tools. I have some marketing acumen. I've worked with some marketers. I've done some cold calling. I've talked to some different franchise sales organizations, but those are super expensive. I want to be able to scale this, but I need to do it in a cost-effective way where I'm not paying an arm and a leg, but I also want to be able to add those additional locations because it's good for me. It's good for my franchise. How do I do that? And that is something that we can help as well. We can help them on the B2B side add those additional franchisees, okay, and scale and grow their businesses. And again, it's something that we've done and that we've proven with our model. And I think that's so exciting to say this, to really say this. And this is the thing that I want to highlight. It's not like we had loads of investors giving us tons of money. It's not like people were like, here's money, you know? We didn't have a giant nest egg to do it. We're talking about a team right here who bootstrapped and built this to 100+ territories and put ourselves in the top 5% of franchisors, right? And that's not sit here and boost ourselves and say, look how great we are, but it's to say it is possible and it is doable. And the things that you would be selling to others to help you scale and grow, the things that you would be selling to others would be things that are proven, right? Not ideas, not hopes and dreams, not maybe it'll work, something that does work. And that is incredibly exciting and it's empowering. And it's honestly, it almost feels altruistic when you're talking to a franchisor and saying, like, no, I know that I can help you and I can grow your business. Those are people that we can help. Those would fall into the sell more locations category. And the fourth one here, which is super important, which is we can help franchisees scale. And this is what makes us really special with the marketing and sales system that we put together. With our system and with our tools and with our technology, not only can we help a franchisor add additional locations, we can also do the marketing and sales system for the franchisees to help them grow, scale, and build their individual franchise location. Think about that for a minute. Not only are we saying, look, we'll sell some additional franchises for this person. Not only are we saying, hey, we'll help somebody get started in a franchise, right? We're also saying your franchisees that you have, that it's really important for them to succeed because you want them to be happy and you want to make sure that they're doing well because that looks really good for you and that looks really good for your franchise in general. Those franchisees, we can also help them scale and grow on a B2C level with the customers that would come through their doors or buy their products. It's powerful. It's an end-to-end solution that does everything, that covers every single angle, and that is what you can be a part of. That is what you can do, right? That is what you will do. You'll grow your business. You'll find new buyers. You'll sell more locations and you'll help franchisees scale their individual locations. And that is incredibly powerful. And it is not something that is existing in this state on the market at all right now. So we're incredibly excited about that. Now, next thing is, what can you achieve? Because you're no doubt asking that right now, right? Like, this is awesome. I love this. I feel like this is something that I could do, but what can you really achieve? What do you have the potential, the opportunity to achieve? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, multiple income streams. You can build wealth by selling the number one franchise growth marketing system to franchisees and franchisors. And by the way, it is the nation's first system like this that's been developed by franchisors for franchises. There's a lot of other people that talk about, well, we can grow franchises through, franchise sales. We can grow franchises through marketing. We can grow franchises through X, Y, and Z different things. We've done this, we've done that. But we have done this based on our experience and what we've actually accomplished. We've been the guinea pigs. We've tested this on ourselves. We've eaten our own dog food, right? Like, we've done that already. And that is what's so powerful about this. And so for you to be able to go out there and to sell this and to help these franchises grow and to be part of an opportunity like we're presenting right here, having those multiple income streams is going to be incredible for you. And we're super excited about that. The other thing that we find incredibly exciting is evergreen repeat income, right? You can expand your monthly income with recurring revenue from every client who continues working with us. So let's put it like this. Client comes on board, they're paying a monthly fee to us, you continue getting a monthly fee too. Okay? You continue getting money too from that client, right? So you're talking about you getting into this place of passive income. I don't want to say it's 1,000% passive income because there's still work on your side, right? You want to hustle, you want to grow something, you want to build something, and that's what we want too. But at the same time, there is that passive nature to it, which we think is incredibly exciting, and we are super excited for this opportunity. Now, let's talk about this growth incentive points. You can stack up growth incentive points that you can convert into shares. Okay. So we don't just want you to own a franchise location. We don't just want you to be a franchisee. We want you to have ownership in our whole company. We want you to have ownership in our whole company. We're not here to sit here and say, like, look at us and how great we are and nobody's as good as us. We say, no, it's not about us just individually. We want to do something as a team. We want to revolutionize an industry as a team, and we can't do that as individuals. We can't do that as, like, one, two, and three founders here. Even with our great team and even with the resources that we have, we need a full team, and we want everybody to be part of that. So that's why we've created the growth incentive points to help you become part of that family and you become part of that culture as well, to say, like, look, I have ownership in this too. I have stake in this too. I have a say in this too. And that's special because we want to do things as a team and progress forward as a team. Now, the last thing here I'll talk about, actually a couple more things, but the next thing I'll talk about here is the no local territory restrictions. Okay, so you aren't restricted to only sell in a specific territory, which is incredible because in a lot of cases you'll get into a franchise and guess what happens? You have to sell in a very specific territory. Sometimes it's a zip code. Sometimes you buy like a couple different zip codes that you're selling in, and you can't go outside that. And man, we've dealt with franchisees before. They come in and they're like, I saw somebody get a lead from my zip code, and it causes mayhem, causes wild, wild mayhem, right? And so we don't do that kind of thing. We say, look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of opportunity all over. We want you to grow. We want you to scale. We want you to be ambitious. We want you to build your business and to grow your business. So we're not going to sit here and confine you to a territory when you have drive and when you have passion and when you want to grow and when you want to build something, right? So there are no local territory restrictions with this. It's not confined to a small area, it's nationwide. So grow and build and multiply as much as you want to. We want you to grow. We want you to build. We want to empower that. You deserve it. You should have it. And we want you to have it, right? And the last thing here I want to talk about in this section is weekly franchise expert trainings, or right? Weekly franchise expert trainings. With this, there are so many times when you get involved in any form of business, and I don't care if you're in a W-2 job, a 9 to 5 kind of job, you get involved in a business like that, and what happens? You don't have a lot of support, right? You feel like you're out there on an island, and maybe you can survive when you're in a workplace, and that's fine in a workplace because maybe you have some really great coworkers who come around you, who give you the insights and the information that you need. In this situation, you don't have that at all, right? When you get into business, when you get into business and ownership on any level, you don't have that. With what we're doing here, we want to be actively involved in your success. We're not micromanagers by any means. This is your business, but we want to support you. We want to be there for you because you know what? We loved when people were there for us. We loved when people supported us. We loved when people stood with us in those challenging and difficult times, said, how do I figure this out? How do I do this? How can I solve this? How can I grow in this way, right? We love that too, and we want to take these good things that we've experienced in this space and we want to give it back to you. We want to empower you, and there is strength in that. There's strength in numbers, and even back to the growth incentive points, there's strength in being one unified team going after a mission and a goal to accomplish something really special, right? So, final recap on this quickly. What can you achieve? Multiple income streams, evergreen repeat commission, growth incentive points, no local territory restrictions, and weekly franchise expert trainings. Moving on to the next section, what do we need? Because we do need something out of this, right? We're looking for the right person. We're not looking for everybody. We're looking for the right person. We need you to have proven sales experience. We want you to have your chops. We want you to be able to go out there and show that you can close some big ticket sales, okay? Because this is going to be part of. If you are looking for an opportunity that could potentially make you a decent amount of money, that could potentially help you to build generational wealth, this is a great potential for that. Absolutely. But you got to have the abilities that you bring to the table too, right? You have to have the demonstrated success in closing big ticket deals, and you have to have that passion to be able to go after those things. And we're going to give you the tools and we're going to give you the power to be able to do that, right? As much as we possibly can from a training standpoint, as a third party here, helping you out. But we need to make sure that you also have that. So have that proven sales experience, right? You want to have that leadership that inspires. When you have a team that's around you, it's not easy every single day, right? You're going to have people asking you questions, you're going to have people who need help. You want to have that leadership that inspires them, right? The ability to lead and motivate high performing teams, championship organizations. You deserve that. And by the way, I believe that the right person has that power in themselves, even if they don't necessarily believe it. I believe that 100%. High performing teams, championship teams, you can do it. And that's what you need for this. Exceptional networking skills, right? So obviously we're going to give you a lot of resources from a marketing standpoint, sales standpoint, operation standpoint, the whole 9 yards with that. And that's true. But we also want you to be great at networking, right? We also want you to go out there and be a hunter for yourself. We want you to be able to build and nurture strong industry connections. Strong industry connections are gold because here's the thing. On top of everything that we're giving you, if you have somebody that ends up being an incredible referral partner, that's outstanding. That's just more leads coming your way. And referrals close at such a great rate. You know what I mean? So build those connections. And that's what we need, right? So again, to recap, proven sales experience, leadership that inspires, exceptional networking skills, communication mastery. That's point number 4, right? Communication is so critical in any single industry, in any single juncture of your life, right? Whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business, whether it's written communication, whether it's verbal communication, whether it's visual communication, right? It's critical to your success, right? So the ability to convey complex ideas with clarity and confidence, that is power. That is power. And it leads to growth in your business, and it leads to growth in your team, and it leads to long-term success for you. So having communication mastery is critical. So again, going back here, we need somebody who has proven sales experience. We need somebody who has leadership that inspires. We need somebody who has exceptional networking skills. We need somebody with communication mastery. And last but not least, strategic vision for execution. A strategic vision for execution, right? Transforms long term goals into actionable results. It is great to be a dreamer. It is great to think big, but being able to condense that down into what the EOS system would say, for instance, as quarterly rocks, so quarterly things that you want to achieve, that is critical. What are we going to hit in this quarter that's going to push us toward that half a year goal? That's going to push us toward that 3/4 of the year goal, that's going to push us to that 1 year goal, and that 3 year goal, and that 5 year goal, and that 10 year goal, to scale and to grow and to build something exceptional, right? Having that kind of vision, understanding how to condense that thing down into something that you can execute on, something that's manageable, that is power right there. So, last recap here, we need proven sales experience, leadership that inspires, exceptional networking skills, communication mastery, and strategic vision execution. Okay? Last step here, this is your opportunity to unlock the franchise blueprint. It's the opportunity to start building your empire today. And I don't care who you are or where you're from or what your background is like or how you grew up or all those things. This is an opportunity. And that's what we want to provide to you here. We want to provide you with the opportunity to be part of an incredible team who's proven that they can do it, who's ready to grow, ready to build, and ready to help you. We want to give you that opportunity, and we believe in you. We believe that you can do this. We believe that you can do something exceptional and special, and we're super excited to give you this opportunity to work with us. All right? So if you're ready to take control of your future, look, a lot of people hesitate and they miss out, but you don't have to. Join the #1 results-backed franchise growth team today. We're super excited to be working with you. All you want to do, go right down here, fill out this lead form right here. So schedule your free consultation. We'll have a talk with you. We'll go over everything. We'll see if it's a great fit for you. And I promise you this, I will give you this guarantee from us. We will tell you the truth, and we will be honest with you. There's a lot of opportunities out there, a lot of people trying to sell you a lot of things. We believe in the truth, and we believe in honesty. If you are a great fit and a great candidate for this, we'll tell you. If you're somebody who maybe isn't quite the right fit for it, we'll tell you with that too. We want to create a win-win scenario. We want you to feel like this is a win for you, and we want this to be a win for us too. That's how we build a championship organization. That's how we build a great team. And we would love to have you as a part of that. Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to hear from you and have an amazing day.